Paul, yes. I put some pictures on Facebook. Yes. In fact, I put a lot of pictures on Facebook. Right. But for some reason, the Facebook posts keep getting obstructed. Yes. Saying that I violate the community guidelines. Yeah. Then I put all those drives in the 777 War Crimes drive. Yeah. hmm Now, I put on Facebook a link to that drive pretty much every night. Yes. Except for Sundays. Yeah. And my personal documentation could be on any server, any desktop. Now, when you do a search for the name Budnick, Budnek, yes, very few people are named Budnick. Yes, it's a very unique last name. And for those that wanted to ransom American cities because the cities were like, well, we're not going to tell the military. If the United States military, Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines just had some extra computing power and they wanted to know, I'd like to know every web page and every website. Ooh. In fact, I'd like to know this other, what's it called again? Yes. Um, Worldwide called the web. Yes. Multimedia capability. That is illustration, sounds, moving pictures in addition to text. Now, a lot of people could have downloaded these YouTube movies. Isn't that right? A lot of people could have got any of the documentation from any of these drives that I've been making. Yes. The money drive, the 414. Yes. See, I might have documentation all over the world. Yes. And I just want to know the identity of each and every corporation, yeah, nation, and the citizens of those nations that thought that this encryption software known as ransomware, yes, was going to hold them hostage. Now, if you were a military, okay, you might really want to think about this just for a second because you could do a search throughout the World Wide Web and the web and all cloud. Yes. Well, I did upload some additional documentation and pictures to my Hotmail 777 drive. Yep. I haven't put that on there yet. But the thought is that you're just giving all my personal information to any employee. Yes. When the allegation is of the violating of the restraint provisions in Sequim, Washington, yes. When I was cooperating, yes. When I did have the blood nausea, yes. When I did inform the court. Now, this is going to be a little more than just the $100 billion day that you're used to. Yes, it is. See, a lot of people find this very interesting that the United States is refusing to enforce the laws. Yes. And in their minds, I wonder what's going to happen today. Well, in my mind, I just read in the state of Washington's laws, yes, that as soon as you order a mental health evaluation, you actually appoint an individual to be the mental health professional. Yes, the designated responder. The individual where I'm a client and I just don't know it. Yes. And there must be numerous documents that I, yes, as the accused, do not get to see. Yes, because you say the individual's crazy. Poop. Now, I didn't read all of this quite yet. But this idea, yes, that you're going to arrest me for the allegations of violating this protection order. Yes. Where these five minors named, yes, have no civil rights. Yes. And they've been taxpayers for quite a long time. And then you're going to issue it for 10 years. Yes. And then when I inform you that it violates my due process rights, yes, you're going to cover up forgery right now. And then you're going to make up a false police report. Yes. Where you're going to say I was in a city when I wasn't. Yes. You're going to refuse to admit the evidence that I wasn't there. Yes. And then you're going to give all my personal information to another employee of the government. Now, I've been approached before by those in the mental health profession. Yeah. Are you okay? Now, I just want to know, of all the employees in Clallam County, yes, how many have been designated as the individual that's going to help me along with my mental health problems? Yes. And then in Jefferson County, exactly what happened, Phyllis, when you did the mental health evaluation? Yes. Was somebody designated in Jefferson County to help me with my mental health problems? Pooch. Because as I remember it, yes, I wasn't in Brennan right now. Pooh. Now, when we start talking class action, in fact, tort lawsuits, privacy lawsuits, Fifth Amendment rights, and the Fourth Amendment. In fact, I could get out the whole fucking Congress. Oh boy. Oh.